right, welcome to CoBet Daily. It is Monday, December 12th. This is episode 20? Question mark.
I think that's right.
CoBet. I like it. I appreciate it. I'm your host, Jaymz Clements. I'm the editor of CoBet. That's an exceptionally good website that you should be checking out. All the stats, analysis, betting analysis that you need, all in one spot. That's what you need. It's great. CodeBet.com.au. I'm joined by Stats Guy, Liam McAllion.
Good to be here.
And we've got Alex. He's a guy.
How good's the World Cup, guys? Brazil winning. Fantastic. It's all over. Jeez, I can't wait for the EPL to come back. They just cruise through. How good? Better. Thanks for $1,000. How good's life, right?
Alex Donnelly, a.k.a. the most wrong man in the world. Here we go. We're in today's show. He's been punked by TikTok all weekend, as Alex.
Yeah, it was very stiff. There's a lot of bad results over the weekend.
Can't show his face in public. Just getting punked by a bunch of 16-year-olds. I love that.
It was getting tomatoes thrown at me on my run yesterday. It was great. It's just like, you suck. I'm like, as opposed to what? So, it's all good.
Do you run, Alex? I haven't heard. Anyway, let's get stuck in, because then there were four. That's it. The semi-final field is set. Today's show, because there's no games, obviously, tonight, all we're going to do is wrap up the games from the weekend and what belters we got. But also, you may have seen our piece on the site today, basically just talking about the chances of the four remaining teams. So that's what we'll do here as well. We'll go through each of the four remaining and cover that off. So let's get right into it. We'll try to do this one quick sticks. What do you reckon? What news have we got out of Qatar? What do we got there? Let's go. Hit me up.
Yeah, we had another coach quit. So we've had, I think, 4 or maybe even 5 coaches of the sort of big powerhouse teams quit or get sacked. So Brazil's coach has quit. He was under a bit of scrutiny of the team that thought they would at least make the final. They obviously got knocked out on the weekend, so he quit. And then what else have we got? We've got a lot of teams complaining about the refs. So we've got people saying
isn't that a losers thing? You lose.
The
referee screwed us. Maybe you should have won.
Portugal are the most vocal in this, and they hadn't said anything the whole tournament about the refs. They lose the refs. But I sort of agree with them. The refs in the last few games have been pretty poor. They've got an Argentinian ref who is involved with a lot of the Argentina games, apparently. I don't know if that one's true. That's what Portugal are saying, that it's very biased. Anyway.
They were playing Morocco. Boo-hoo. So sad. Shut up, losers. Go home.
But they just, been sore losers.
Tough one. And, of course, there was the sad news from the weekend where the American soccer journo Grant Wild passed away. So, obviously, big news around sort of that, because he's one of the bigger names in football writing and one of the better, smarter writers out there as well. So it was really, really sad. And
very sad, yeah.
You can follow all that sort of story online. Sort of myriad explanations. Don't know what's going on there, but geez, just you feel horrible for his family, right?
Yeah,
tough scenes. But I'll tell you what, we did also get some incredible football this weekend.
I also just want to point out, why hasn't Gareth Southgate been sacked yet? Seriously.
Well, I don't think it all comes down to him, but
they're waiting on you to take the offer that they've probably sent you, right? After, you've coached England so far this World Cup to such incredible glory, Alex.
I know. I mean, we could play the remember when thing now from the pre-tournament show, where I'm just like, this is going to happen, and it totally did. Gerald, do you think
it did?
And they're still going to say he was wrong when they get knocked out in the quarterfinals, more than likely by France.
Yep.
Oh my God, it is going to be the funniest day, online.
Yeah, the video was literally you saying, hang on, watch out when England get knocked out in the quarters, skadoosh, and that actually came to fruition. One of your very few predictions actually.
Hey, I'm hanging my hat on that and saying Australia wouldn't make the T20 out of a group, whatever the hell that was.
What's the saying? Even a broken clock is right twice a day.
Hey, I've been right twice this weekend. So shut up, stats guy. I've been right twice this week, so it works.
No, fair play. It was a tough weekend with tips, so I'll definitely give you that.
My random horse bet got up again just now. I'm back, Nugget. God bless you, Jaden Lloyd, you little superstar.
This isn't horse racing daily.
I can't wait to have a beer with him at Christmas. It's going to be great. Right. Hello to Ryan.
Wrap up from the weekend, Croatia, Brazil. What an absolutely electric game this was. For a 1-1 game, it was chaos.
Unbelievable.
And to get to penalties, and for Brazil, comes off the post at the end, just absolute heartbreak, but also the sheer jubilation of this Croatian squad. Now, what did I say on Friday and Saturday shows? You can't ever look past an underdog in a World Cup. It doesn't matter how much it looks like the favorite might just romp in the game.
That's true.
It's always there. And this is, I kept trying to talk you into this Croatia vibe. No one was having it.
Does your betting account reflect this thought process?
Of course,
I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Because I love it when stats guys are like, oh yeah, this and this will happen. Like, would you have a bet? Nah, shut up. This is
I'm
a
not
betting
betting on
show.
everything.
Have a bet, you nerd.
I'm not betting on everything we talk about.
And remember, gamble responsibly. But
Yes.
the vibe of this though was literally just trying to drum up some support for this Croatian squad. Like, there's a reason that these teams were where they were, right? They made it to a quarterfinal.
You got to be good.
With Croatia and Morocco, obviously, like, you just get a little bit of luck going your way. It's the old adage, any given Sunday, and it's the World Cup. Any given World Cup game, who knows what could happen? Like, chaos ensues. But this was a pretty gnarly game, right? So
It was, yeah.
It came down to a Brazil goal right at the end, right? It was Neymar's.
It was in extra time.
Extra time.
That was the first goal of extra time.
And then the Croatian, like, right at the death, just absolute
unbelievable
belter of a goal too. But it was Neymar. That goal was absolutely remarkable.
That's one of the goals of the career. Just the runs, the passing, the timing.
Yeah.
And to do it in the 107th minute or something, it's just like, how can you do that at the end of a game when you've just been going back and forth? And to have, like, not only the mental aptitude to see it all, but also that burst of power and acceleration, and then the finish.
It was great. Then even Croatia shocked Brazil a bit. They had more possession, which is probably the first Brazilian game they had.
That's because Brazil turned off. They just turned off at the end of that. Yeah. When Neymar scored, like, yep, sweet, we'll just hold on here and it's going to be fine. But Croatia
did well to hold on to the ball. Brazil probably aren't used to being matched like that pretty much the whole tournament. They've other than that one upset. But yeah, Croatia did really well to sustain it. Their keeper was amazing. Livakovic, he saved countless shots and killed it in the penalty shootout as well. So he was the man of the match.
Killed it or terrible Brazil shots.
Oh, he still, there was some that were at him, but there was a lot of power behind some of their shots. He still had to save him. And,
I'm still sticking with terrible.
So the actual Croatia goal as well, right? That was a deflection. And
that was so stiff because that would have been saved. 100%.
It was right at Allison too, right? And you're just like, dude.
I actually brought it on TV.
That was so stiff, yeah.
But anyway, Croatia get through. Chaos ensues.
Unbelievable.
And they are 90 minutes away from redemption. Getting to the final in 2022 after getting absolutely smashed when they made the final in 2018.
Well, it's not redemption unless they win.
But they're getting a chance at it because it's almost
a chance at redemption.
Yeah,
chance
at redemption. That's where we're at. A chance at redemption. 90 minutes away at a chance.
Which is unbelievable. Because they've pretty much got the same squad, and you go, oh yeah, they were in their prime 4 years ago, and now they're in the similar spot. It's unbelievable that they've made it this far.
So what does this mean for Brazil? Is this one of the biggest sort of? I don't know.
It's a flop. It's a flop.
Yeah, absolutely. They looked like the most dominant team. They were probably one of the shortest outright favorites in a long while for a World Cup, like in this stage where they're around $2 low around that mark.
Yeah, but you're talking when they get to, when there's 8 teams left pre-tournament, they'll still, $4.
Yeah, they were still short, but it was surprising that they were that short probably, but yeah, massive upset.
But if you look at statistics,
they were that short, that far out, right? Like
it's unbelievable.
Huge favorites, and then to get knocked out in the quarters is absolute chaos. It's like it's a massive underperformance. Obviously, what's the blowback from that?
Well, they sacked their coach, and Neymar said he quit international football again.
Did Neymar actually say that? Really?
Yeah. Come on, stats guy, read the news.
Oh, I've got it. There's a lot of news in the World Cup this week. But yeah, they could lose if you play. They've got Thiago Silva. No one's sort of talking about him. He'll be done. He won't be able to play for Brazil again. He's 38 or 9, I'm pretty sure. So that's a big loss. And then, they'll probably lose a few of their older guys.
Yeah, but the thing is that
they'll still be good in the future. Though,
in 4 years, everyone go, Brazil are going to win this one.
Yeah.
That's what we say every 4 years, Brazil are going to win it. And then just because you think they've just got all the talent, but they sort of, there's always something that's missing.
Yeah, they haven't done it in a long time. So,
20 years isn't that long. It's only 5 World Cups when you think about it.
Yeah, before the teams they've had, I think they could.
But that's kind of it. I think that's what Stats Guy's hitting at, right?
Yeah.
Like the sheer talent of these squads that they've rolled out.
Should have won at least one more, I reckon.
not pulled out another one since that year of the Ronaldinho, Ronaldo vintage. It's chaos that they haven't won since then. But there you go, Croatia through to a semi. Amazing vibes, hilarious vibes, a massive shock. But I don't know. Look, I tried to talk you into it on the weekend, but even I didn't have it. I didn't believe enough to actually pick them. So there you go.
Yeah.
Tell you who I do believe in. Argentina. Did you like that transition? See, that's what we do when we're pros. Transition as smoothly.
We're pros.
That's why you do the transitions.
And Argentina-Netherlands. This was all Argentina until.
Oh,
what the hell was that at the ends? What are you doing
yes!
now?
God bless the Dutch.
Alex got that.
Saving my bank account.
That was
draw. How
that
good.
was unbelievable. I thought they were going to cruise in Argentina. Then Netherlands just never gave up. They were just amazing. They made a few interesting subs.
15 seconds, we were more exciting than Martin Tyler was. He was so goddamn boring.
What was that call? He was horrible.
He's like, and they've got a free kick.
It's an equalizer. It's the 110th minute, Martin. Lose your head.
Why don't you take my headphones here?
Seriously, it was
shocking though. Yeah,
one of the worst, just underplayed calls you'd ever think of. Right?
It was weird. Yeah,
what's going on? Anyway,
that goal was amazing. Yeah,
like the ballsiness to try it, to go under the wall and then to pull it off.
Cheeky pass, it was amazing.
Literally the last kick of the game.
It never works. Like that never works.
It's a video game trick.
It is, yeah.
It doesn't work, and it does. You should lose your absolute mind and possibly your voice.
It's probably the biggest.
Oh, that's a beautiful set piece there.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to go to extra time.
Come
on, Martin.
They come from 2-0 down to tie it up at 2-2.
In the 82nd minute they scored. So that's how late they left it.
Yeah.
And the actual last equaliser though was what?
99.
It was 100. It was
100.
100. Sorry, not 110. It was the 100th. It was the 10th minute of extra time. But yeah.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Absolutely gnarly. And then the penalties, I mean, it was a pretty incredible vibe of Messi's penalties were just
Messi stepping up. He knows what he.
We actually talked about the chaos that was this game in general. Like Messi's assist was insanity.
Yeah, we forgot to say that.
No look assist to score the first goal.
Amazing.
But their penalty was not a penalty. It was outside the box. What the hell? Like, anyway, again, this is going to stats, guys. Refs have been a bit, how you going, this thing. But that's when the Dutch were like, oh, yeah, we actually got to try. Like, they did nothing for the first
they sat
17
back.
minutes.
Negative football, which they haven't done, really, but yeah.
But also, what about, was it 17 yellow cards?
Well, I think it was 18 in the end. So the ref obviously heard.
Oh, yeah, there was a yellow card in the penalties. That's right.
Yeah, so there was the record is 18, and it was 17 the whole game, and everyone's like, oh my God, massive fight, so give all the yellow card. But I don't know if the ref wanted to get the record, and he's going, bang, give you another one, but 18 yellow cards.
Paredes takes down Ake, like, bad tackle, yellow card, fair enough. But then he boots the ball into the Dutch bench, and Virgil van Dijk comes over and gives him a rock bottom, and it's just a friggin' pitch invasion. Like, how did he stay on the field? And the ref's like, yellow card, you get a card, you get a card, everybody gets a card.
It's like, all right there, Oprah.
That was, I don't know how he didn't get a red card, Van Dijk. He just decked someone in the middle of the pitch, but that's okay.
Yeah, no, it's fine. And then, we go to the penalties, and man, the Dutch's penalties were just bad. Like, just medium height, not a lot of power.
They even Van Dijk, I know he's the captain and he's probably the most
But he's not their penalty taker.
He's a defender, and he's taken the first penalty. I think you need to get off to a good start. Get one of your midfielders or strikers to take your first penalty.
Where were stats guys, mates?
Yeah, they sub. That's the other thing I wasn't happy about. They subbed their strikers off. So I don't know how they. Anyway, yeah.
But there you go. It was chaos.
Crazy.
Messi,
the dream is alive for Messi, and he's the reason they're still in this tournament. Like, they haven't played that well. It's been Messi brilliance throughout certain points. You're like, you look at their first goal in that last game of the group stages outside the box against Mexico. Then you look at his goal against Australia. Then you look at his assist there, and then he scores the penalty here. Like,
they wouldn't have won without him. No way.
Yeah, it's like, okay, Mbappe is really getting a run for his money in this, whatever their brown boot ball, whatever the hell it's called.
Golden ball. Or both.
Golden ball.
Probably both, yeah.
my vibe though is, look, I'm going to take another victory lap and say, yeah, look, this is it. Argentina, you can sometimes just like have a team on your back. And this game to me was like Messi going, yeah, we've got this, boys. Check this out.
Come with me, yeah.
Cruise zip, and they were cruising. And like Netherlands sort of just pulled that out of the deep recesses, right? And it probably shouldn't have gotten as far as it did. Argentina slipped just that little bit in that second half. But look, they got there in the end. Penalties were sick, pretty gnarly. They get through. You love to see it.
Absolutely.
And the goat.
I'll take my victory lap on the draw.
Other folks, attempted, anointing a goat. He's gone. Ronaldo, Morocco. The roll continues.
I can't believe
Desert Theory.
I don't know if you've been back in Desert Theory, though.
Don't care. It still rules.
I love his Desert Theory, but he's, when we talk about bank accounts, like...
Desert Theory goes out the window.
It's a desert at this point. But anyway.
Absolutely launched into Portugal in this game. And like, because I woke up and I was like, and I was just like, I bet Morocco have won that game. And I look at my phone.
That's what I said, yeah.
And I'm like, God damn it.
Unbelievable. They still have only conceded one goal. I need to look back after this for the next podcast, maybe. How have they only conceded one goal?
No team has actually scored on them either, right? Because that one goal was like an own goal.
It was against the Canada goal, yeah.
So pretty crazy vibes, right? So I don't know, like, how are we feeling about this? Portugal, there was so many chances. Like, Portugal looked so good. Like, it was crazy at times. Like, some of the shots that they were taking, like, that was absolute class. And it misses
build
just
up,
nothing. And you're like, what is going on? Oh, my God. But that's how boilovers happen, right?
Yeah.
Like, take your chances. The other team doesn't.
Yep. And then, Morocco, they just kept sitting back and sorry, that's what I wanted to say. They had 26% possession, which is got to be one of the lowest in a quarterfinal to get a win. 26%. And then, but they're just so patient. They're one of the most patient. Sometimes when you have that low possession, they want to attack up at the end of the game, but they just sat back. I mean, very patient.
Do I need to say it? How do you win games of football?
Put the ball in the back of the net
and defend. You defend.
Who gives a rat's about the stats? There is one stat that matters, and that's the scoreboard.
Absolutely.
I think you're being a bit obtuse there, though, Alex. I think the vibe of, like, how do you win games of football? Well, we've seen in this World Cup, stop the other team from scoring
and try and get it to penalties.
Win.
But then when you get it to penalties, you have to score more goals than the other team.
This is true. Still.
Well, the other,
a different beast. But the vibe was like the header from who had that? I can't remember.
En-Nesyri. Yeah. He plays in the Spanish league. He's a good player.
Awesome header. Like the force
went straight up. It was awesome.
Beautiful delivery though as well. Like I think the way that it sort of was weighted to come down,
but also the loop on it as well.
Absolutely incredible. And
sucked the keeper in big time.
Nails it in there. It was a great header. 1-0 Portugal. Ronaldo has a really massive, awesome chance right at the end.
I know.
Took it pretty well. I think he took it about as well as you could hope, right? And just the
tough angle, yeah.
Too bad, so sad. Tell your story, walk in. Na. Hey. Goodbye. Walk off to the Saudi League, champ.
Too bad for my boy Pepsi. Like, I love him.
He had a chance as well.
Yeah, but then he came out and blamed the ref, so I don't feel bad.
Yeah,
for
he's
him
been the main. He's been the main one bagging the rest.
It's just the angry old man yelling at the cloud. Like, that's what he's doing.
Yeah, Felix as well had a absolute belter at one point.
How did that not go in? Honestly,
I don't know how they didn't get what I thought. It could have easily been a 3-1.
But seriously, it feels like just we're almost burying the lead. Like Portugal had their very best chance to win a World Cup.
Yep.
In this Ronaldo era, by far, and they've cooked it. It's amazing.
They've still got a good young team, but there's a few other guys getting older as well, so they're probably done for a few more World Cups.
Yeah, I got to feel like the Ronaldo era might be.
That Ronaldo era is done. Yeah,
petering out there. Just saying. Yeah. But is it the old lead singer of U2 in goals, absolutely crushing it from Morocco?
Yeah.
Where's the potato man? Like away we go. He smashed it. He was so good. So I mean, there's a couple of times like where just sticking a limb out and.
Hope for the best.
Oh no, I stopped it. You little ripper. What was that?
I think he's done that all. He's done that all tournament. I think you can see the worry in Morocco's face as the opposition gets out the back. Then the keeper just saves it, just parries it out, and they're pretty good at defending on the corner. So again,
how
the
come
opposition.
How come he's not in the conversation for the Golden Boot?
Who?
Good question, actually.
Yeah, Bono.
I don't know. But
Golden Glove, you mean?
Golden Glove, isn't it?
Why can't he be the best player in the tournament though? He's conceded
golden ball,
one goal. Whatever.
Yeah.
Gold jacket, green jacket.
I was like, Golden Boot. I don't think he can score 6 goals from goalie, but
red pill, blue pill. It's all good. Off you go. But there you go. Morocco go through. First African team to ever make a World Cup semi-final. Absolutely.
Amazing. And first African coach as well.
And this had Peter Drury, the best commentator, going off his mind.
He was.
With an absolute brilliant monologue to the end. It's on TikTok. It's on social media. Go and find it. I can't do justice of how good it is.
It was hilarious watching this after watching the Martin Tyler just dour.
Boring, yeah.
Netherlands.
I literally spent the first half hour of that Netherlands game on Saturday morning trying to get my VPN sorted to take in the South African viewing because they had Peter Drury. I was like, Martin Tyler's putting
That's
me to
such a
sleep.
random place for him to have.
Yeah, but because he's, I don't know, the super sports station over there has him. So
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Checks out. And then the big one.
Yeah.
France.
A lot happened in this one as well.
France, England. It's not coming home, fellas.
No.
It's not coming home.
See you later.
1966, and it still continues. Also, they're probably the favourites to win the 2026 World Cup, given their squad. But
that's true. That's true.
Still,
they always choke at some point.
Stuck it.
Reigning champs win in pretty amazing fashion as well, right? Like
a lot happened.
Yeah, the Giroud header to put them ahead. And
they lost touch of Giroud in that sort of 15 seconds that built up towards that goal. Like, it's just like, okay, yeah, the corners come in, then the ball goes out. But then Giroud somehow finds some space.
Snuck out the back a little bit, yeah.
Why aren't you minding this big, tall man who can leap? Like,
yeah.
Come on.
He's the only person in that box that was going to header it, yeah.
You're talking about Harry Sutar again? Is that it?
Well, he would have just chop-blocked him for sure.
I like it. But of course, I mean, the first French goal was absolutely amazing.
Go on, say his name, stats guy.
Chouamini. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it.
There you go.
It was a great shot from outside the box. It was
beautiful.
Class. They didn't have too many great chances before that, but he just opened the game up, and then that's when it sort of went chaotic after that.
But it was a Pogba-esque goal as well.
Yeah.
Like, just the power, precision into the corner. And then the Poms get a penalty in the second half, and, sublime finish from Harry Kane.
Yeah, France was another example of their depth. I haven't really heard of him that much, but then the commentator even said, Pogba-esque, as Alex said. They've just got the star players that are out. They've got someone that almost plays exactly the same that can come up and do that role.
So bad penalty in the first one that Harry Kane buries that one, right? So
and it was literally perfect. It was powerful. It was side netting, and we go to the second one, and I've got a theory on this.
I've got a theory as well, actually.
You go first. I'm going to go second. I'm going to see if you copy. Yeah, you said you've got a theory.
I'm not the
this
theory. This is more like a mind game sort of thing. I think he might have possibly overthought it because he's against his team goalkeeper. So
same theory.
Okay. There you go. So his team goalkeeper for Tottenham is Lloris, and Lloris is in goals. Lloris would know him back to front of exactly. They would practice it at training every day. So I wouldn't be surprised if it got in Kane's head a little bit. And that's why he kicked
that ball into a very, very, very high orbit.
So Harry Kane hits, they said 2/3 of his penalty go to his left, and they had all the graphics up and all of that, and he's missed 2 penalties for England before the game. He hits his first penalty to the left, and he's probably on the spot again going, first one's gone to the left. I can't go to the left again. He's going to expect me to go to the left, go to the left side. Oh, God, I've got to change it up. And then because you just saw it, he just stood there and thought about it. And you know what? Conversion complete.
Yeah, 3 points. As Ted Lasso would call that, 3 points.
Yeah. The Shooting Stars meme came out. God bless it.
Shooting Stars.
Yeah.
Into orbit.
Yeah, into orbit. God bless it. But yeah, no, that was bad. That was honestly
the other thing with that is
at least make him save it. Like, he probably could have scored if he belted it to the same spot again. That's the thing. Yeah.
It's even very rare to have 2 penalties in a game like that. It would probably be a bit of a shock, and you just have to overthink. So one penalty, you go, all right, I know where I want to go. You think about it before the game. But then in the middle of the game, trying to change your mind.
I can't do the same game.
It'll be very stressful. So that's probably what happened in the end.
See, this is why they should have let Bukayo Saka take it. That boy is cold.
And he probably should have. Kane probably should have had another one in very early in the game. I don't know. It went to VAR. His leg got taken out without the ball.
Outside the box.
Or it was close, but it should have been a free kick, and they didn't even get a free kick or a penalty. So
it was pretty crazy the amount of times that we actually went to VAR. I think, right as well, right? And you're like
4 times, I think.
The fact that second Kane penalty took so long for the ref to like, no, it's like, dude, he got cleaned up. Like, what do we?
Yeah, but I don't get why was the foul given away? Like the ball was nowhere near, and why did you just throw in the body block? It's just like, dude, Lloris has got this covered. Just stand there and don't get in the way.
Yeah, England were probably the better. They had the better chances. I even forgot to talk about Kyle Walker. He shut down Mbappe, which is unbelievable because no one's been able to do that. It just shows you just need a bit of pace on your fullbacks. And you got a chance of it.
Yeah, but he was still pretty good. Like there was still like it wasn't the explosive awesomeness we've seen so far, but it's still that ever-present danger of just being like, oh yeah, we
worry about him
in 1 second.
This is the thing, right? Like Mbappe is like the sort of player where all you're trying to do almost at this point is like limited his influence, and that's exactly what they did. And like because you know that every time he touches the ball, he's going to be probably pretty bloody good with it. Yeah. But if you just stop him from breaking open the game.
That's what they did.
And that's what they did. And they gave himself a chance. They had all the chances in the world.
They should have won probably, but
the Rashford
shoulda, coulda, didn't.
The Rashford free kick at the end was absolutely amazing.
Close.
It was like one of the classic ones where you go hitting the top of the net. Like that's probably a harder shot to do, to hit the top of the net from that
because he dipped it down.
Not actually knock it in. Like it was pretty crazy. Loved it. But still, like the cool thing is, England lost. So
the world rejoices.
One of my favorite things at every World Cup is the crowd shot of crying grown-ass men across the world in their England jerseys. Look, I've got a few English mates. God bless them. The blood nose. You hate to see
What would be worse, being an English supporter or an Essendon supporter?
England. That's... At least Essendon won a flag in the last 22 years, right? Like,
England haven't won it,
Imagine if you're an English Essendon fan. God, it'd be torture. Actually, it'd be worse if you're a St Kilda fans. I reckon that'd be
maybe
worse.
that's a better comparison. Yeah.
The good thing is,
I don't think they've won since '66 either.
The good thing is, no one will bring this up about Harry Kane ever again. So, the English are notoriously, chill and relax.
There you go. The Kilda's only premiership was also in 1966. So being an English and St Kilda supporter, that'd suck.
It's a rare combo.
Bukayo Saka is also the happiest man alive right now because it's like, Harry Kane's going to get abused.
Yep. There you go, though. France go through. The reigning champs are still here. So the semi-final teams, let's quickly break these, the remaining 4 down before we let you go. Obviously, Morocco, $10 at the moment to win this entire thing. I'm kind of tempted. Fellas, I'm kind of tempted.
I hate to say it as well. I've been not backing them all tournament, but just the fact that they can stay in games. I wrote down actually, they just need minimal chances each game, and that they're just classy enough to have 1 or 2 chances the whole game, and they'll score 1 or they'll stop 10 the other ones. They're actually a very good team, and it keeps surprising me every game.
And Desert theory.
for my mind as well, though, like I love that Morocco have knocked out Portugal and Spain. They're reasserting the old empire, fellas. They're going back over the Mediterranean. They're taking over the peninsula.
I didn't know that's how the World Cup works.
That's right. Spain and I'm pretty sure this is how the World Cup should work.
Yeah, imagine that. Oh my god!
They're about to take over France, so it's great. So it's
a re-invasion. All of like Western Europe. I love this. But to me, look, we'll get into this when we break down the games. But I love that they ended up with France. I feel like Argentina would just go, that's kind of cute. Whereas France and Morocco, the game style kind of sets them up nicely, I think, as in terms of a matchup. I'm just saying.
Their defense holds up against the best. So, and then the other thing is Hakimi, who's Morocco's best player, plays with Mbappe at PSG, and they're like best mates, I think, and they'll be covering each other on that left wing. So that'll be
but do they
that'll be an amazing
matchup?
matchup.
Do they have someone who can stop Giroud and Griezmann and Dembele and Koeman
Yeah, I don't know, but they have. I think it'll be low scoring, and they'll again.
How did they stop Spain? How did they stop Portugal? Like this is the question. Like
same sort of vibe. Yeah,
I
think France should win, but we keep saying that against Morocco.
I think this is where it sort of ends. But you know what? God bless them. And if they get rolled, I hope they win the third and fourth playoff because that's just a great story.
Sure. Croatia at $8.50. I mean, again though, some great kits left. You know,
kits. All the kits left are pretty good. Yeah,
Croatia, Argentina, even the French one. Like
French has nice navy. Yeah,
the gold trimming.
Yeah,
it's also like the way that the matchups have laid out. Like Argentina, Croatia is a weird matchup in terms of the kits. France, Morocco is a weird matchup in terms of the kits. I feel like there's a better combo that we could have nailed, but I'll take it. It's fine. Like I think Argentina, Morocco would have been a beautiful kit matchup, and then Croatia, France was the sort of
why don't it just be the Moroccans will just wear their red and Argentina and France will wear blue?
Yeah, Morocco's red kit's pretty cool as well with the green on it. Yeah,
that'd be good though. I feel like we could have slightly better. Argentina, Croatia.
There's a lot of white going on in the Argentina Croatia.
We should have had a kit bracket, but that's okay. Next time.
Japan win the kit off surely.
I agree. Yeah.
Or from the Spanish light blue. I love the Spanish light blue.
All right, Croatia there, $8.50. How are we feeling?
Well, you can't count them out because they're just going to drag it down to a fight.
Yeah,
it's just going to be.
They've just got
a scrap.
Yeah, they've just got experience that they know how to pass through. Yeah, congestion. Their midfield is still going really well. We've said lots of the tournament that they're getting older, but that experience has been helping them just to stay in games. So
this is going to be this will be the tight game. This will be the one to take the unders in the scoring, I reckon, because it'll either be a 1-0 or 1-1, something.
I think both could be unders, because both Croatia and Morocco just love to keep it very low scoring. But we'll see. Like
it. All right. Anything else you want to mention about Croatia beyond the fact that I don't know they were written off about 3 different times during this tournament and
Modric still one of the best players in the world, even though he's old. He keeps taking them. Yeah, last World Cup he killed it. He's taking them again. I don't know. So if he can do it again, maybe he could even get Golden Ball. So who knows?
Nice. And there's the 2 favorites, Argentina and France. Argentina at $2.70, France at $2.10. Argentina, I mean, I've been on them basically since Uruguay got knocked out. So
I forgot I got money on them, so I'm backing them now.
So I'm on the French, so
not bad. Messi, it's all about him, isn't it? It's all about
big great storyline.
It's Messi versus Mbappe if they get through. Like, ideally, the final is going to be Argentina and France because that's probably going to be the best game in terms of styles clash and the way
quality
they go about it. And
more high scoring.
I mean, we've said it all about them all tournament. Is there anything else that we can really add other than the fact that Argentina might be a little bit beat up, and that's about it?
Well, I feel like Argentina, though, like the way that they won that game was kind of like the exact way we wanted to see them do it, right? Like, go out, stamp yourselves on it, and then sort of they probably put it into cruise control a little bit too early and lose a bit of focus, obviously, right at the end.
They won't do that again,
But this is kind of like if you escape that sort of game and you get through, like I feel like everything gets that little bit easier. And like this is a big team game, a big game team, right? Like they won the Copa America.
Yep, they've got a very similar squad,
If you ask Stats Guy, they also won the Euros. Like this is
they could have won the Euros.
Yeah, but they don't qualify, you know.
Right.
This team is absolutely flying, I feel, at the moment, and Messi is just like leading from the front. So I'm on it.
Yeah, all for it.
The other thing we probably should think about, might need to look into this a bit more, but there was that 17 yellow cards, meaning a few of those starting Argentinian players will be missing because of.
Are you sure? Because but the thing is,
I saw it come up on the screen, but I can't remember.
Yeah, but the thing is, they get reset when you go through the round of when you hit the knockout. So that could have been a first one for a lot of them too.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it will be interesting. I think there's still will be a couple of players.
If you get 2 yellow cards in the group stages, you miss the round of 16 game. So then they reset. So
okay, well it'll be interesting to see. But none of the big players are out.
That'll be further. When we break down the Argentina game, we can go through that then.
Nice. Cool. And then France. $2.10 as mentioned. feels a little short for, but
A little bit, but they still look the best.
England, so they are deep. They're talented.
Yeah.
They've got superstars everywhere. They feel pretty good. The reigning champs. How are we feeling?
They're the best team in the comp that's left over. They seem like they haven't. They just keep stepping up. There hasn't been anywhere where you've gone, oh yeah, I'm kind of worried about them. You're just not, because they're. It's not that they're finding a way. It's like you're like, oh, it's coming. Oh,
yeah, they just build. They always build towards the end of the game.
Yeah, so it's not. There's no. Like when we look through all the teams that have been beaten so far, like you look at the Brazil, you're like, yeah, apart from that 1.5 hour burst, they didn't do much all tournament. England, they couldn't settle on their best squad, and you knew the pressure would get to them. Spain had one good game, and other than that was pretty terrible. Portugal had that one good game. Other than that, but how you going? Like it's just all. When you sort of sit back, Monday quarterbacking, it's just like, no, okay, this all makes sense. It's like Argentina have just withstood all the pressure. Croatia haven't blinked yet. Morocco are just defensive beasts, and the French just look on another level.
A bit classy, yeah. And then this would be an unbelievable win. I know they're the favourites now for the whole thing, but the fact that they've got probably 7 different players to their last World Cup win, which they were all some of the young players as well, is insane. It shows how much depth they have, because half their team, their starting 11, wouldn't have started without these injuries, and they're still the favourite, which is
basically
amazing.
Doing it without Pogba, Kante, and Benzema. Like they're the three big ones that are
the best players in the world, which is it's an amazing effort.
Love it. And there you go. So there's the 4 remaining teams in this 2022 Qatar World Cup. It's amazing. What a ride it's been, and it's only going to get more.
Like 2 months. Yeah,
we've got 4 games left. Don't forget, we've got the 3rd and 4th, spot game. I do love that we play for bronze.
It's a bit boring,
I reckon that's cruel, because it's like you throw everything at a semi-final and you get knocked out. The last thing you want to do is play another game. I'd be like, nah, man, my hamstring hurts.
I think they say it's to do with all the history books and stuff like that, but I don't think it's necessary. Books. Yeah, anyway.
I don't mind the, just for the final ranks. It's like, well, we played 3rd. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's not like we're giving out medals, It's not like...
I think they actually do get something and they just chuck it out, I'm pretty sure.
Exactly. All right, but that's it. Co-Bet Daily done for today, for Monday. In a surprise twist, we'll be back with you tomorrow. We're going to break down Croatia, Argentina. That'll be a quick one because just the one game, but that'll be kind of fun. So enjoy that one tomorrow. Make sure you're following us, on your podcast app. Your Fodcast app? Like, review, star, all that good stuff. Chuck us a follow over on the Facey, IG, Twitter, TikTok for the old CodeBet AU. Just search CodeBet, you'll find us there, I reckon. Send in any questions, any bets, just via the socials, away you go. Thanks to Gerald for producing, as always. Thanks to Alex for...
It's all right, just having a drink of water, it's fine.
I don't know. I feel like I should have dunked on him more about how vociferous he was about Brazil, but, I held back today. That's all right.
Oh, I didn't think that. Thank you.
To you. Thanks to your mum as well, getting you that a nice haircut. Did she drop you off?
No, I'm not able to say that. That's the most random thing.
Oh, that's corpse me.
I love it.
I got to go.
Thanks to me. I've always been fantastic. Jaymz Clements here. CodeBet Daily. We'll catch you tomorrow. CodeBet out.